Okay, I'm going to try this just one more time. If I can't do it this time, I'm just not going to do it. This is a video response to Peggy, and her YouTube name is jppeggy2, jppeggy2. And her giveaway is you tell 3 things that you really like, and then you give a good tip. What you do is, one, you have to be a subby, and then you have to leave a comment in the comment section on her original video, and I'm going to leave a link to that below. And you tell what your 3 things are and your tip. Then you can make a video, and then in that video you show your 3 favorite things, and then give your tip. So I'm going to start with my tip. Okay, I made a video of this the other day. My Tim Holtz ring inkers, this is what mine look like, because I take the stem off of them. I hate that handle. It just gets in the way. So most of mine I have had to staple to keep that down, and most of mine, the foam, that padding there, has already came off when the Velcro came off. So I take almost all my stamps, my rubber stamps, I take them off the this block, and I was just gifted the stamp, so it's still on there, and to be honest, this one isn't going to bother me if it's there. But they're very easy to peel off. I mean, you just remove the rubber and get your they're so easy to peel off. Just take them off. That's it. And then you peel this off. And sometimes this is harder to peel off than the actual stamp. So you'll peel it off, and then you will get the ick off with undo, and you will be left with a block. So then what you do, set all that aside, and you will have blocks left over. And these are my favorite, the little letter blocks, because they're tiny. And these were kind of inspired by the new Tim Holtz, the little round ones that are coming out. But I'm not going to use these for the little round ones. I am going to use, you know, the old wooden spools from thread. Well, I save those. I save everything. And that is what I'm going to use, because they have little round Velcro. But for these work great. You put a piece of tape. This is what you do. You glue the bottom part on with E6000. Okay, the bottom of this Velcro, the TT part. After it dries, or you can do it before it dries, it doesn't matter, either one. I did it before it dried. I put the staples in it. The staples don't go all the way into the wood, so you're going to have to hammer them down. Then I took one of the pads. This is an Ink Essential pad, but a Ranger pad, any pad will work. And you don't even have to have the pads. You can buy the foam that people use to put headliners in their car. That foam works great for this. It's not always white, but it still does the job. Then you put it on there. Look, you have a little mini piece of foam. And tell me, how many times do you start a project with a full-size one? By the time you're done, because the ink has started drying into it, it is rubbing off on you, and you're getting all the little bits of the foam because the ink is drying. Has nothing to do with how big this pad is. It has to do with the fact that the ink is drying in it. As it dries, it gets crumbly. So you're going to do the same thing with this. And it's going to last you for a whole project, because it's going to dry out in the same amount of time as a big one. That's the concept behind Tim Holtz smaller ones. So it works. It's a good concept. I wouldn't go any smaller than this. And to be honest, maybe this is a little small now that I've been using them. I would probably go for one this size next time, or maybe even a little narrower, you know. But it can be any size stamp block you have, whatever size the foam fits. And so that is my tip to you. And I think I have saved a lot of money because I have been doing this a long time. And I think I have saved a lot of money by doing it this way. I mean, the blocks are free because I take the stamps off of them anyhow. And you know, one thing people always ask, well, what do you do? How do you use them? You buy tacky over and over again, and you put it on a clear block. I didn't put it on a clear block. I put it on this. Because when you open this and you put your stamp on it, I want one that's clean. I don't want to get them all dirty. But when you put your stamp on it, on the tacky, and I do it in two sections. I leave this in two sections because for my small ones you only need this. And so then you put this on it, however you want to put it, and then you use your mat here, put your paper down, and that's how you do it. And the reason why I use this is because this is what I use for my acrylic stamps. And it gives you that give. You can push around, and this gives you the same give. You put it on, you can push down. It is amazing. Okay. Then you just put your little piece of plastic back on. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is not going to dry out on you. This just keeps it clean. And if you use this, you could store your stamps in it. That's what I used to do. I didn't used to take all of them off. I only did that because I bought a lot of unmounted stamps once, and then it just became second nature to pull my stamps off. And look, I mean, that is a lot of stamps in there, and it only takes up a little bit of room. The stamp thing takes up a lot of room compared to how much room, you know, the stamps take. Okay, that's my tip, big tip. You want to see my 3 favorite products? Okay. This is my number 1 favorite thing. This. It is a scalpel. And the blade just pops off right there. It takes a number 11 blade. It is so easy to use because you hold it just like you hold a pencil. The tip is very, very sharp. You can get into the corners of everything. So, and it lasts a long, long time. And even when your blade starts going dull, and you can see I've sharpened mine many, many times, just take it over to your knife sharpener and sharpen it, and it will last you a long, long time until your blade actually gets wore down to this tip right here, and then you have to change it out. The only thing that could make this better, if it was unsticky, like, you know, Teflon or something, that's the only thing that would make this better for me. Okay, my second favorite thing is Scotch's Quick Dry Glue. I really worried that there was a huge difference between the adhesive or the tacky glue. Believe it or not, there is no difference. Very little difference, if any. Maybe the big difference is this is thick, like super duper thick, thick, thick. You kind of have to smear it with something. This one not so thick, but I use much less of this than I ever did of this. Okay, that's 2. What was my third one? Third one. I don't know. I guess I would guess that I said my HEG gun because I love her. She is something I wouldn't really want to craft without. She makes my life a lot easier than when I used to buy the little snails of glue, the little runners. This I love. I have lots of other things that I love, but just 3 is all I was asked, so 3 is what I will give. And then you're looking at something else I just love, and that is this specific craft mat. It's a Fiskars. It's by Donna Dewberry, and it is the fastest healing mat. It leaves no gouges, and I use this thing a lot. So this is like another one, and it was cheap. I think it was like $20, and it's huge. You can use both sides. I love it. So those are my 3 loves, and also my tips. And if you want any more information on the little blocks or how you make these, you could go look at my channel because there is a video on it. So thank you for the contest, or what do you call these things? Contests? Giveaways? I'm not certain. The prizes are really amazing. Peggy's giving you a full-size scrap kit from a lady called Beth, from Beth's Scrap Room, and her store is on Zibbit. I never heard of her before, and last night I spent an hour watching her videos, dying laughing. I mean, just dying laughing. This lady Beth, she is amazingly funny, and she's a shopper just like me. She is definitely a shopaholic. And I guarantee you she has no idea what she has. She was killing me because the first video that I watched, she bought like 100 little stamp sets because they were 97 cents. And it was probably so funny because it's something I would do. I mean, oh my gosh, they're 97 cents. You gotta buy them because this would just be wrong. Smell it or just leave them there. So it was kind of funny. But, okay, so check out Peggy's giveaway, and then again her name is jppeggy2. That is her eBay name, not eBay name, oh my gosh, I got eBay on the brain. That is her YouTube name. And check out Beth's Scrapbook Room. You will die laughing at this lady's videos. She is so sweet and funny. Oh God, you'll like her. Anyhow, that's it. Oh, and also, she's also given away 2 other kits that were donated by Beth. Little mini kits. So, you check those out. Okay, that's it. So my favorite ones were, this is my #1 favorite. If you have an opportunity to get a scalpel with a handle like this, you should get it. Not a metal one. I had a metal one. A metal handled one was not my favorite. But man, this little one with this little plastic handle, it is like amazing. Just amazing. So that's my #1. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Have a nice Sunday.